Wayne, you just took your trip. Just you finally committing to the Big Ten, man. What was that process like for you? I know you had a bunch of offers on the table.
Yeah, just going through the whole recruiting process, visiting all different schools, meeting all different coaches, a bunch of different styles of coaching, different styles of schools, and then just meet new people, understanding what it's like, different levels. I visited some SEC schools, visiting Big Ten, visiting MAC, and just sort of understanding the differences and where I see myself fit. And I felt the Big Ten was the best, and that's sort of where I solidified myself in.
Why do you feel like the Big Ten was the best route for you?
I think just, growing up, I've always watched that in the Midwest, being a Midwest kid, going to some games and just sort of being surrounded by that as I've grown up and watched some kids above me going to that conference.
That's what's up. Was Iowa like your dream school growing up, or did it just kind of you took that trip and you're like, yeah, this is the spot for me?
Yeah, really. I mean, it wasn't my dream school. My family is big Iowa fans. My aunt went there. So I've always been surrounded by Iowa stuff.
Mhm.
But when I went out there, it just something felt different than every other school, and that's where I made my choice.
What was the conversation like when you met Coach Ferentz?
Yeah, it was awesome. He actually, he's a really good guy. I think I knew I was going to commit before I walked in the room, but I just wanted to
Mhm.
make sure with him. I've heard great stuff about him, and I didn't have any doubt in my mind that'd be any different. But the conversation was good, especially when I said it. It just felt good. Saying it to
Mhm.
his face and stuff.
Obviously, they're having a successful year. Just for you, you got another year of high school, but just for you, looking a couple of years ahead, just with your playing style, and you mentioned you like the way the Big Ten is going, just with your playing style, how do you feel like you would fit into this program?
Yeah, definitely. I think I could bring some new stuff, honestly, to the Hawkeyes. I think my style is a little bit different than what they've seen. I think I can run a little bit better than what they've had. I think my arm talent's a little bit better than what they've had. So I think I can, honestly show some new stuff.
Mhm.
Maybe not fit in, but bring a new stretch to their offense. Make keep defenses, honest with what I can do, and just bring a new presence into the Big Ten and show defenses something they haven't seen.
You got one more year at Carroll, but what's something you kind of want to build on as you prep for your senior year now?
I think now it's good that the recruiting process is behind me. I think just building on a leader because when I want to compete early at Iowa, so I need to be able to be a leader and get guys on my side. And so I just think continuing to be a leader, and then just build muscle, build strength, get faster, and so that'll all help me in my senior year and then going on into college.
Obviously, you got another SAC guy going there, Grant.
Yeah.
Did you have any conversations with him? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I definitely did. We actually sat down and had dinner last night with me, him, and some of the coaches. And it's always good to hear from a player in the program that it is what you hear it is. And
Mhm.
obviously the coaches can say whatever, but it's different when you hear it from someone that's actually in the program. So me and Greg have been friends forever. So it'll be cool that I know someone down there, and can talk with him whenever.
Did you get a chance to talk to with any of the other quarterbacks down there?
I did not. So I was sort of busy doing academic stuff while they were all around. But I just sort of got the vibe of their practice and how they practice. Being around them during their workout.
Now you mentioned you got a chance to check out the stadium. Just what was that moment like? I feel like when you're transitioning, even when it's the high school level, your first varsity time, you imagine yourself winning a state title or whatever it is. What was kind of going through your head when you stepped into that stadium?
Yeah, that's something that's definitely set Iowa apart. Kinnick Stadium's awesome. The Iowa fans are just so passionate, and when I was down there for a game day, they're loud, they're rowdy. The tailgates are all over. The Iowa City's packed. So just seeing that stadium and visiting myself running out there and playing in front of all those fans, it definitely helped me, make my decision.
Are you going to be at that game January 1st? I'm not sure if you guys have school that day. Are you
We
going to
actually
try to get
talked
down there?
about we talked about taking a trip down to Florida. I'm not sure
Uh,
what we're gonna do yet, but it'd be cool to go there.
just how much for or just how excited are you? Just not only to get the opportunity to do something you love at the college level, but to play in the Big Ten. Everybody doesn't get an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I can't even put into words how excited I am. It really is a dream come true. I've always worked for this. But yeah, I can't really even put into words how excited I am. I'm just really looking forward to getting over there and starting to build something special there for sure.
You mentioned was your aunt who went there?
Yeah, she did.
What was her reaction?
Yeah, so I actually called her. I think she knew it was coming, but
uh,
she was so excited and she showed me all her Iowa gear and yeah, it was a cool moment.
what was that moment like with your teammates? I'm sure they were blowing your phone up too.
Yeah, they were.
Carroll kids.
Yeah, I'm definitely surrounded by a great team. Obviously, you can see that Coach Dinan's built an awesome program. We're really a family over there, and it shows. How our seasons go. But yeah, they all texted me and people from Fort Wayne. It was cool.